a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. The Knights will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa!
The head coach and the offensive coordinator have got a ton of guts to dial up that pass on 4th and short when everyone's expecting it to be a run play. It worked perfectly. How about the speed on the back end, taking the top off the defense, an accurate throw with a lot of pressure by the QB, and they link up for a massive score on 4th down.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UCF Knights offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Jackson will throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
They punted away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room, it's Richardson. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He's down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Out of the gun to give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. from 56 yards out. What a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Jackson will throw. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Here's the give off the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The Knights headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Hunt is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair. Another ball is knocked free. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wade. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow.
He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man, it's Alford. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The sure hands, it's Presley.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Just keep slinging it. Clock stopped. We have reached the two-man timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is a designed run, and he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
They'll go with a direct snap. Creates a little room. There he goes. Lots of running room. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Foley. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tulsa wasting no time. Scanning the field, it's Alford. A little screen to the running back. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
That's caught. It's Wade. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got a man, it's Hughes. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Presley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Makes the grab, it's Ballard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson going to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The snap sets up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love the job by the receiver there on the crow route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football. And it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant. They would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Send the tight end in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Alford. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
Touchdown, Tulsa! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Sometimes you hear people say that quarterbacks aren't tough. Watch that play and tell me that dude's not tough.
You can't coach that, Reese. That's unbelievable. To sit there with that kind of poise, knowing he's about to get smacked, and keep his vision and his focus downfield towards that open receiver, that was absolutely tremendous.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Snags a quick pass on the left. Crosses the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Jackson will throw. Right down the middle. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. The running back has it. He's inside the 10. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quickly to the flat, and the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his man. It's Ballard. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Might be calling a hot route. Can't make the connection on. Thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
Return runs out of bounds.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Shoot, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Knights will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Presley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Ellison. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Presley. It's a seam wide open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
A very... productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Swings it out to his running back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.